everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I've got my Real Madrid shirt on today because we're going to be breaking down some sports AI images and videos, and we're saving the most unhinged videos for the end, so be sure to stick around to the end, and also be sure to check out some of my other videos on how to spot AI images, and that'll hopefully better equip you guys to just recognize AI in the wild. So we're going to dive right in here with just a very obviously AI generated image, but it's absolutely hilarious. I want you to see that, even though this does look like Mbappe, it's not actually completely accurate. So we're going to find a real picture of the real Mbappe. So you'll see on the right side of your screen, that is actually Mbappe. If you look at this picture of him with a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, we're going to zoom in a little bit. You'll notice how his face is actually just a little bit wider than it actually is. And even like his hairline and even just his facial features are not all accurately proportionate. And really the most obvious sign of AI generation here is his teeth. His teeth are completely different than what they actually look like. Be sure to look at people's teeth. Take an extra minute to see if this is real or not, if it's actually Mbappe. Okay, so you're scrolling on Facebook. You see this picture of Mbappe. Wow, he won all these trophies. That's so cool. But first, look at his face. Both of his eyes are just not right. They're completely different. They look very strange. We're going to zoom in a little more at these golden boots. These all seem like really nice trophies. Notice how he's not holding on to this middle one. If they are all three separate trophies, that middle one will be falling to the ground real fast. The other thing I want you to notice is look at these plaques on here. This one says like FIEA World Cup Golden Boot. FIEA does not exist. FIFA World Cup does exist. So that is wrong. Second one, we have VET, a Champions League Golden Boot. Champions League is right. VETA is not. It probably meant to say UEFA Champions League because that's what it's actually called, but the AI got that very wrong. This final one, I don't even know what that is. Furadrian? Furadrian is not a real thing. It probably meant European Golden Boot, so being the top scorer for all of the European competition. So those are all very wrong. This one is the worst one of Mbappe because it was posted by the official Spanish Soccer League account. Yeah, this is major for this league that they're posting just AI content. So we're going to zoom in a little bit. What's even worse is that they have a real picture of Mbappe behind this clown that's definitely not Mbappe. Look at his face. His face is all widened and just very disturbing. Look at his eyes. There's no life behind those eyes. They're completely different. Again, weird teeth and just a very misshapen head and face. That's just really bad. Next, we have the GOAT, Cristiano Ronaldo. This looks like it probably could be Ronaldo, maybe. Let's look at the real Ronaldo and see. So there's real Ronaldo. We're gonna zoom in on this picture. The facial proportions are just very strange. They're not completely accurate. They're very similar, but it's just very smoothed out and very wide and strange. You'll also notice, look at his jersey in the real picture. So that's a Real Madrid logo. We have Fly Emirates and we have Adidas. Look at how bad this AI did on these logos. Just the absolute worst. It doesn't even say Fly Emirates. It says Fly. Like a bunch of gibberish. That's so bad. And you even have this little badge in the middle. It's not even anything. And you'll even notice how the rest of this jersey has just a bunch of jumbled things, extra things added onto it that are just not realistic. The lines on the side are very scrunched. And even the Adidas logo on his socks. We have a battle of the GOATs. You can already tell that this is just not real because it's very artistic. It's very much like a 3D flat image. While it looks cool, again, you'll notice how bad all of these logos are. These are horrible. Messi's not actually this tall. Ronaldo's a tall dude. Messi is not nearly as tall as him. So, red flag. Okay, this one is almost the most epic. This is a very common AI style with image generation, especially with people, because it looks realistic. But then you zoom in a little bit, and you're like, oh, that's definitely not Ronaldo. That's definitely not Messi. Here, we're gonna recircle Ronaldo. I did a bad job. Definitely not Ronaldo. Definitely not Messi. Again, something to look at is all the logos. None of these logos are accurate. They look kind of similar. They did a little better on the Barcelona one, but again, just not real. Something else to notice, look at how these horses, even though they're different colors, they're exactly the same. Their color is the only thing that makes them look different. And even then, look at some hands. Let's see. I'll erase that so you can see his hand better. Messi only has 3 fingers on this hand. Very strange AI happenings in this picture. 433 is another official sports reporting account. They are definitely very biased, I can tell you that. They make a lot of cool artwork, like the ones you're seeing now. Both of these are Ronaldo. A lot of times you'll see posts like this. They might combine real images with AI. So these photos might have been references of Ronaldo's face or his real jersey for his team, but you can definitely tell that the rest of them is AI, because these are definitely not his hands. You wouldn't have a road sign on a soccer field. You also wouldn't have a stop sign. This one also, look at this fire. It looks cool for the picture, but that's definitely not real fire. And again, you see some real images in the back of Ronaldo joining other teams and different headlines. But again, it's all just combined into one picture that is definitely not real. So we have another one from 433. This is from a recent award ceremony. Look again at their faces. We have some fairly realistic faces. These might have been referenced from real pictures of these players. But again, they weren't ever actually standing like this. And they weren't holding up their trophies like this in this exact location. You can tell they probably wouldn't be standing in the Louvre in France holding up their trophies. That would be cool. But of course they wouldn't be in there at the same time because Zidane is bald now. And that is definitely not Benzema. That is some weird AI person that looks nothing like him whatsoever. But they didn't need his face since he's facing the other direction. So they just could create whatever they wanted and put his name on the back of the jersey. You'll also see a lot of times with these kind of Photoshop AI combination pictures, there's some really exaggerated lighting. You'll notice just kind of how deep all of the shadows are. You notice you've got light coming from over here, so you've got some on the side of his face, some very deep shadows over here, and on the back of that player, and even on Benzema. So lots of very strange lighting that is happening in here. Some common trends of AI is athletes winning an award that the award ceremony hasn't happened yet. While it's cool and people can hope that their favorite player will win this award, if the award ceremony hasn't happened yet, it's definitely not a real picture. Okay, this might trigger some people. We've got some players paying off the refs.
See what the VAR's going to decide. He sliced the credit card.
Penalty for Barcelona. He paid the refs. So again, let's look at this. We've got the Sora logo. It's a very telltale sign of AI. Once you look at these players' faces, the logos on the jerseys are actually pretty decent. This is not a real Barcelona player. This is not a real ref. And if you keep going in this video, you'll see some Real Madrid players in the background. Those guys are not real Madrid players. They are fake people. Very fake overall. These photos should be pretty obvious. Darth Vader does not play for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Notice how completely different the lighting is. We have a lot of warm lighting from the sunset and even the lightning bolts, and then Darth Vader is very blue. Very strange lighting scenario happening there. On this picture on the right, look at the logos again. This OKC logo is not completely accurate. You've got a very strange shape too. And the worst one is this Thunder logo here at the bottom. It's very smushed together. All right, we've got another Thunder player, guys. It's your favorite player, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Wait a minute. This is definitely not Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. These are two completely different people. A lot of times AI is decent about making someone look similar to their real-life counterpart, but this one is very, very obviously not SGA. Look at these logos again. He's not even on the Thunder. He's on Hulda. We even have a very strange logo on the shorts as well. So we've got another similar one. From far away, this guy seems like he could be a real person. Social medias now will have a tool that'll say AI was used in this picture. In this case, this one was on Pinterest. The article title said it was an AI-generated tennis player. We're gonna zoom in a little bit. Notice first his tennis racket. That's not a real tennis racket. If it was, it would not be a very good tennis racket. None of the lines are straight or anything. Also, look at his eyes. His eyes are both totally different, very pixelated. Again, this is our first American football player. First, you'll notice he has 6 fingers on his right hand. And he also just doesn't have a face. His face is non-existent, so very obviously not a real person. We've got John Deere holding up the Heisman Trophy. This does look fairly realistic, but again, notice like how smooth their faces are. The Heisman Trophy definitely does not say the Heisman Trophy that huge on it. I'm sure if you looked up a picture of the Heisman Trophy, it would look a little different than what this one looks like. Even if it's similar, it is slightly different. The most major tell, I would say, on here is these logos. See, the Jordan logo is a stick man. Same Jordan logo on his headband, very much a stick man. Not even sure what that's supposed to be. Is that like Under Armour? Maybe some other sports athletic wear brand. You don't even know what it is. It's just non-existent. All right, we've saved the most unhinged AI sports videos for last. I hope you guys enjoy these. So we've got another Sora video. So this is supposed to be the Olympics, but instead of these women swimming, they're washing dishes, which is it's hilarious. A few things to notice. Look at these dishes over here. They're not even shaped correctly. They're kind of, I don't even know, they're curved in a very strange way. You'll also notice all of the words and things at the top here, they're all jumbled together. Again, very common sign of AI image generation. All of the words are just not actually words. And finally, I want you to look at these women at the back of the line. We're gonna replay the video. What are they doing? They're not even washing the dishes. They're just having a good time dancing around, I guess. All right, I've saved the best for last. The animals are jumping off the diving board. That's hilarious. And like so unrealistic, but at the same time, just totally hilarious. So these are definitely AI generated. If it was animated, it could have been like an actual person that made the animation. Since these are supposed to look like real animals, definitely AI generated. So I want you to look at the background of this video. So first we have some weird names at the top. They're not even real words. We do have a real logo for the Olympics, but notice where all of these people are standing. So we're gonna keep going a little bit. Look at where we have some judges right there. Right? Some other people standing, and another very strange word thing happening there. Hold on, let me erase them. There we go. Okay. So notice, remember where those people are standing. And we have more people on this side. Again, another very strange Olympics thing with a strange word. Notice we have a crowd. We also have some other people standing on this left side. Okay, so now we're back to the left side. Completely different audience. Completely different screen in the background. So there was a big screen here before, and we had a much bigger audience on this side. So let's keep going forward a little bit. So now we have a judges panel table happening over here. That was not there a minute ago. So look in the backgrounds of these videos and images. Those are just major tells for it being AI. So now we have this gorilla. First, these stairs were not here before, and we have a box. Some sort of box. Not totally sure what's going on there. Okay, let's keep going forward. Okay, he's doing his jump. He's jumping. He's diving. Oh, a completely different panel of people. How surprising. Guys, very, very obviously AI. So I hope you enjoyed those very unhinged videos. And I want to encourage you guys with some truth after seeing all of those very fake images. We have Ephesians 2, 8 through 10. For by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not of your own doing. It is the gift of God, not a result of works, so that no one may boast. For we are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared beforehand, that we should walk in them. That is so cool, guys. We're saved through faith. And we can't do anything to earn our salvation. When we put our faith in Jesus, we are secure in God because God never changes. He never breaks his promises. Thankfully, because God has brought this dead person to life, I don't have to worry about earning salvation by works. Obedience is a fruit of salvation. You do see that it is not a cause of salvation, which is just so cool. There's so many cool Bible passages on this. I would encourage you to read them. One other thing, in verse 10, it says that we are his workmanship. We are made in the image of God, and he cares about each of us so much. He designed our DNA from the moment of conception, which is just so cool to think about, that like God designed us and wanted us to be here, to just have a relationship with him. I hope that you guys put your faith in Jesus. I would encourage you to do so. I would also encourage you to just read the Bible and just live obediently to the word of God and trust that what he says is true, and even just do your own research. Don't take what I say as fact. Like, do your own research and read the Bible for yourself, and you'll just learn so much from it. You'll have so much life will just come from it. It is so cool, and I just hope you're encouraged by that today. Thank you guys so much again for watching. Be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a like and a comment. Let me know if you want to see more like videos like this in the future. Thanks for watching.